I want to start with the Warriors and I want to start in Golden State because two double whammies, right? Like double whammy in the last couple of weeks here or so. You had the trade demand come from Jonathan Kuminga earlier this month in January. And then yesterday, as of this recording, so mid to late January, Jimmy tears his ACL and he is out for the season, of course. So now not only have you lost a core piece of your rotation and your identity at this point, the person who ideally would be the replacement, you're already not playing, and more than likely either is going to be sitting on the bench or not be on the team after the trade deadline.
Hello,
Um,
Kuzma's number. I
just
have a perfect spot for him. Oh, you'll love it.
crying, just a mess. Regardless, thoughts on the Warriors saga of it all with everything that they're dealing with.
Go get Michael Porter Jr.
They could do that.
Go get him.
What he's in setting a winning culture in Brooklyn. They don't want to trade him.
Go get him. Um, no, realistically though, did see a report where they said the Warriors are going to look at inserting Kuminga a lot more. So I think when he made his trade request, they might have laughed in his face a bit. And then when Jimmy tore his ACL, they might have cackled in his face after that. So I don't think he's going anywhere. And if he does, maybe Michael Porter. Who knows?
I think there's a perfectly fresh Kyle Kuzma that did you just not see him get that block in the Atlanta game? I mean, everyone was talking about it. Right, Steve? Uh
Right, Steve?
he's been hooping. Uh any hoop. Uh First of all, the Jimmy stuff is really sad. This feels like not the end, but I feel like he's set out to do what he's accomplished. To set out, he's achieved what he set out to accomplish outside of a ring. Um, I just don't, he's a road warrior. I hope he's healthy after this. Like, but how old is he? And he's
26.
30, mid 30s.
like, I feel like ACLs are easier to come back from now than they ever have been. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just hope yeah, I hope he has what it, you know, has what
Listen,
it takes to get back to full shape and he gets to take another crack at it. All
I,
health to Jimmy.
here's what I'll say. So yes, Jimmy is 36. We're talking about, so given the timeline, could he potentially return? Well, he could return in the calendar year for sure, right? So he could return at some point in the first half of next season. He's already signed the extension and everything, right? But I'm also curious what that will look like as the Warriors still have to navigate not only his absence, but what they were trying to do in building a contending roster around Steph anyway. And if that doesn't happen, one can make the argument of what is he coming back to? What is he rushing his way back for? ACL at 36? I can't imagine. Even for a professional athlete. Like I'm just cause it just get it. I imagine it's a little different once you up there. Like, yeah, you could come back and be good, but like, is Jimmy gonna be where he feels like he wants to be or should be to play? Will that change the dynamic of what he does for and in Golden State? I mean, maybe not. His game has already changed and kind of adapted to, his age, you could say, but I agree. It's sad. And I just like whenever, older athletes really experience these things, it's like, yeah, you can make a comeback, but whether it's effectiveness, whether it's about how close they want to be to the player that they were, I just think it gets a little bit more tricky the older you get. So
NBA starts looking at you like damaged goods.
Uh,
Like,
maybe not that far of a jump right away, but I mean that's the trajectory. Ultimately, at some point, that's where you're heading. And I mean, there's a lot of players who stayed in the league while being damaged goods, and we didn't say it like out of respect for them just having longevity, but they were damaged goods by the time they was in their last season or two before they retired. Like, vet status, still getting a couple minutes here and there. If they wasn't on they like legacy tour of like going out on top with everybody knowing they was retiring. So it could be something like that. We are in a new age where technology is different. Like obviously science and stuff like that is different. So he could come back and still really have a good I mean, 36 still also kind of cutting it close. Everybody ain't Bron. So I don't know. I don't know.
36.
I was like, I don't feel like I don't know how long, Jimmy
Chris
plans on
Paul,
playing anyway. I mean, Chris Paul's still going, and again, like Chris
bring
Paul.
him back.
Okay.
Got
All right.
Houston, pick up the phone.
All right.
Pick up the phone, baby. Ooh.
Now, honestly, that now, in all seriousness, that is a call Houston could and probably should make. They won't, but I digress.
Kuminga. On to Kuminga now. You know, here's a perfectly good role in Golden State. Come on back.
Right.
Maybe come back. Yeah, no, it's not happening. But
You think so?
no, I think the bridge is burned. If there's been credible sources that have said that he's done, then
But there's also been credible sources that have said the Warriors are looking to incorporate him since the injury.
is this gaslighting? Because I haven't seen him.
Ashley said it just came out today.
Yeah, he just tore his ACL yesterday.
Man, no, you look so good now that my girlfriend broke up with me. That's hurtful.
That's effed up.
That is effed up. I wouldn't want to go back to that. Like, so I'm good enough now. No.
Yeah, that's essentially what they're saying. And then potentially once Jimmy heals, it's back to you were a fun time.
But
You're a fun girl, but
here's the thing. They don't believe in the boy anyway. They clearly don't. He's had ample opportunity to carve out a role. I don't know if it's Kerr. I don't know if it's Kuminga. I don't know who it is, right? It's not a happy marriage there. Why they haven't traded him already? I don't know. Like, I don't get why this is still a thing. I don't even know why we're still having this conversation.
This thing is valuable to me so that you cannot have it because it will hurt us.
Yeah, like
I
don't want you, but I don't want to see you with anybody else.
It doesn't seem like he fits the Golden State culture, for lack of a better. It just doesn't seem like he's in the flow of things sometimes out there with everyone. But he's shown that he could still like hoop. Like I don't know.
And it's weird to me that Buddy Hield is also out of rotation.
He's on
our team.
It's a Kerr thing. It got to be a Kerr thing. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm just saying this is a Kerr thing, clearly. I don't know. But also
this is the same Steve Kerr that was playing like 10 players in rotation. You know what I mean? Like
just be doing stuff. And that's a problem because we're not going to get into the whole Kerr conversation and what he got gifted and why we even talking about him to this day. The point is all this holding on to players and doing all this experimenting, and y'all are not truly contending. When in essence, like I know y'all was swinging for the fences last year, like before Jimmy, y'all was trying to get KD. But even then, like y'all should be trying to figure out how to build this roster. Like what's happening in the draft? I know as a Bucks fan, we can't say nothing about draft picks, but I'm just saying every organization shouldn't follow our footsteps. Clearly, like they should be focusing on trying to develop their young players to continue to build this roster around Steph. And I get not like letting go of Steph, and Steph obviously doesn't want to leave. So I get that you're gonna ride this out till Steph is done, but there has to be a better way to make this roster more talented with Steph there. Like, unless they've somehow pigeonholed himself in a way that I may not be as familiar with as I might be with like the Bucks trade history and like draft pick history. But I don't know, something got to get figured out. And it feels like you had ample opportunity to move Kuminga and get something valuable or beneficial for you in return. And you've been sitting on your hands to prove a point. to hurt his ego. Like, I'm not understanding. Go get you some pieces that can help you win. Go get you some players that you're gonna actually play right now. Like, very dockish of Steve Curry. Doesn't really make sense. I don't understand it. But as always, I digress.